welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making something that I tried on my recent trip to Lisbon. It was so delicious. I'm sure you've heard of it before. If you haven't tried it, then this is your chance to make it yourself from home and give them a go. I'm making pastel de natas. So pastel de nata is a classic traditional Portuguese custard tart. We have a custard tart here, but over there it's got a little bit more of a lemon cinnamon kick, and it's made with puff pastry. Really crisp, sharp, gooey, and just so yummy. First thing we're going to be doing is I'm going to preheat the oven to 230, 240, and also butter a 12 muffin cupcake tray. I've put our buttered cupcake tray into the fridge just to harden a little bit. When we put our puff pastry in, we want it to all kind of heat up together and protect it and make sure that the puff pastry doesn't stick to the tin. And it'll be in there about 10 minutes or so while we're making our custard. So, to make the custard, put milk in a pan with the strips of lemon zest and cinnamon. You want to heat this up to simmering just to let the lemon and cinnamon infuse into the milk. Now it's up to the simmering point, everything should be nice and infused, and I'm just going to take out the cinnamon and also the lemon. I'm going to be putting a third of this heated milk mixture into some plain flour just to create a paste. We're then going to mix that up, get our milk back to a boiling point and stir everything together, and this is going to be the base of our custard. Once you have a thick paste, you're going to add this back into the milk that we now have boiling, and you want to stir that with a whisk for about 2 to 3 minutes until well combined. Okay, once you have a thick base for your custard, I'm going to turn the heat off and put that aside. And now I'm going to make my sugar syrup, which is going to be added to the custard. Using a different pan, I've got 200 milliliters of just normal water, and I'm going to be adding a hell of a lot of sugar into this, just some caster sugar. Heat this really gently until the sugar is all melted to make that sugar syrup, and then you want to turn it up so it's boiling and leave it for about 4 to 5 minutes. You want it to be really hot. Be careful as well. This will take your skin off, so don't get too close to it. I'm now going to carefully pour the sugar syrup into our flour milk mixture. In this bowl, I've got 3 egg yolks. We're going to sieve that mixture over the top of this, making sure we get all the lumps out. Don't worry if that mixture's lumpy to start with, doesn't matter. And then whisk everything together, and then pop a bit of cling film over the top, sitting on top of it to make sure we do not get the skin. So here I've got 1 roll of pre-made puff pastry, because life is too short to make puff pastry, as Mary Berry says. I've re-rolled up our pastry. I'm going to cut it into 12 equal parts. Firstly, cut off the dodgy ends. Now remember the tin we put in the fridge earlier? Get that bad boy out. Nice and cold. You're going to place each little roll into the little cupcake tin. And then each swirl, we're simply going to press down in the middle, and then using your thumbs and your fingers, work it out and up the sides of each case. That creates a beautiful sort of tree trunk puff pastry effect on the bottom of your tin. Now we're ready to get our custard into our puff pastry and in the oven. It's going in about 230 to 250 for about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on the size of your pastels. pastels have cooled a little bit, I've popped a little bit of icing sugar and cinnamon over the top, and they are now ready to enjoy, just a little bit warm. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys make this recipe and enjoy a pastel, and I'll see you guys again next time. Hot.